Praise the Lord. God is good. God is great. Jesus alive and well. Ladies and gentlemen and boys and girls, call a familiar face. Call all the folks you know, from your family and relatives to your friends, your classmates, your roommates, your significant others, your spouses, and everyone else. From friends, amigos, comrades, compadres, to your frenemies and enemies. Tell them that your boy is doing his YouTube CVS station identification. No, it is not. The Pharmacy, its channel vlog show, known as WEML-TV, Channel 77. And now here is your host of the show, where there's ordinary and there's him. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Eric M. Lima. Thank you very much for that wonderful introduction, Mr. Announcer. Hey, everybody, it's me, Eric Lima. Once again, welcoming you to another episode of WEML-TV, Channel 77. That's right, and you're watching episode 703 of the show. What's going on? Forgive my appearance, my background appearance. I just finished my bedding and cleaning up, so I've yet to make my bed, and I'll probably do that right after I do these videos and upload them. But I want to welcome Alexander the Great 4K as a new subscriber, and also the WCW Archives 1985 channel as well for subscribing, and Erica the WWF WCW Diva Straight Point 4.0. You say you subscribed, but I didn't see the notification, but I did subscribe you just in case. I don't know if you did subscribe me or not, but if you did, you say you did subscribe me, welcome. I have not seen a notification from you. Usually YouTube notifies me if anybody subscribed to me or not. So just to let you know, if you did subscribe, welcome to the show. All right, welcome to my channel, my world, where I like to entertain. And it is still November the 6th, 2021, 3:31 p.m. And I got to tell you, it's been a long week. I'll tell you not much right now. We're getting ready. A lot of folks are getting ready for the holiday season. There are already Christmas decorations being put up. Our Santa Cora at the mall, we already put up a Christmas tree and such. And yeah, that I think a lot of people complain about, oh, it's too early to have Christmas music and all that. Well, I know some people have already put their trees up, their decorations up, but I see the point of that, because I think what's been happening the last couple of years, especially last year and this year, and now that the restrictions of COVID been lifted up a little bit, I can understand that we didn't want to spread some cheer out. That's fine. I just like it though. I'm a traditionalist at heart. You know what I mean? I usually don't worry about Christmas until after during Thanksgiving or after Thanksgiving, and I remember when I was a kid growing up, man. I can tell you what, especially in the 80s and 90s, I loved Christmas time. I loved the holidays, Thanksgiving. Christmas is always my favorite time of year. I know lately it has not been as good as I wanted it to be, but near here nor there, times change and everything else in between. And so there's that. Well, we're going to talk about some more wrestling, if you don't mind. AEW Rampage from last night, from the 5th of 2021. Bryan Danielson went one-on-one with one half of the Acclaimed Anthony Bowens, and Max Caster's done it again, folks. He is, oh, mate. One thing about Max Caster, he's the new John Cena of AEW, all the dissing that he's done. Oh, boy. There was one line he said, said something like, you fire more people than your father, have you fire more people than your father-in-law, or something like that. Referring to John Laurinaitis and, Steph father-in-law, something like that. There was a huge diss on the WWE. I'm like, ay. Oh, talking about recording wars. I think before AEW is going to be the be-all in wrestling. I'm telling you that much right now. Ring of Honor. And it is crazy how AEW is really stepping up to the plate. And I got to respect AEW, man. I got to. I've been a WWE fan since 1991, full-time, or since the 80s, and I can understand why people are hating on the WWE, and it is a publicly traded company, and that's the only thing. I hope the WWE can get it together and make more stars. If not, they're in trouble. So anyways, The two had the matchup, and then Bryan Danielson won with a label lock, in which Danielson will be looking for. And then once again, Tony Schiavone interviewed the Pinnacle and Andrade, and then Andrade made Jose pay up MJF, for having FTR once again. I think Andrade should be joining the Pinnacle. I'm sorry, man, because if Andrade and MJF's going to keep exchanging money back and forth, I think, and talent back and forth, I think it'll be only a matter of time. Andrade joins up. So, and now with the more free agents, now the Lucha House Party is no longer in the WWE after being released. I would not be surprised if they end up showing up in AEW to challenge FTR for those AAA Tag Team Championships. I'll see what happens, and hopefully Samurai Del Sol will help them out if they can. And CM Punk came out addressing the St. Louis crowd and calls out Eddie Kingston because he was very upset at what Eddie Kingston did last week. And Eddie Kingston did not show up, but then it took him a long time, and then he finally shows up. He interrupts CM Punk. He got upset with him. He says, the reason why I've been upset with you, 15 years you judged me. 15 years ago, and he was upset about Ring of Honor. And then, he mentioned Samoa Joe. He mentioned all that. And then both men were going back and forth. And then all of a sudden, Kingston decided to challenge Punk for a match at Full Gear. And Punk goes, you know what? Let's ask the fans. Do you want to see the match at Full Gear? And then Punk accepts the challenge. And then they started exchanging punches. And before you know it, both of them were brawling all over the place. Security, agents, front office, Tony Khan has made this matchup official. These two, CM Punk and Eddie Kingston at Full Gear. Somebody call my mama on this one. This is going to be a personal brawl. Everybody's going to be tuned in. Everybody's going to be invested. I think it's next Saturday, I believe, or next Saturday's Turning Point. Was it the 20th? I think it's going to be crazy. It's going to be, if it's going to be on the 20th, it's going to be a crazy weekend for wrestling. I mean, you got Full Gear November 20th, and then Survivor Series the day after that. It's going to be nuts, let me tell you. And then Tony Schiavone interviewed the Jurassic Express, and Christian Cage challenged the Super Click. That's Adam Cole and the Young Bucks to a 6-man tag, a trios match, as they say, at Full Gear. Hopefully they'll accept, and that will be a heck of a matchup. And then you get the final first-round match of the women's TBS title tournament as Red Velvet went one-on-one with the Bunny. And Red Velvet did pick up the victory, surprisingly, and will be facing Jade Cargill in the quarterfinal round. It's going to be very interesting to see how this tournament, AEW TBS Women's Championship Tournament, goes out. To me, I'm picking Hikaru Shida to win the whole thing. I like to see Hikaru Shida add another championship to her resume, but she draws Nyla Rose in the first round. That will be very interesting. And then you got the interview with Tony Schiavone talking to Adam Cole and John Silver before that match, or is it Mark Henry? I didn't watch that segment. But I think, and Adam Cole went one-on-one with John Silver in the main event, and Adam Cole did win the matchup. Boom, Adam Cole, baby. Now, as you know, Kyle O'Reilly's contract with the WWE will be up next month. I would not be surprised if Kyle O'Reilly declines for a contract extension. Not only that, goes to AEW, joins up Bobby Fish, Red Dragon Reformed. That's another tag team. If Adam Cole decides to join up with them as well, it looks like a variation of the Undisputed Era. I'll tell you one thing, Adam Cole, Kyle O'Reilly, that feud is going to go on forever. I mean, or a partnership's going on, because those two guys, they teamed up known as Future Shock and Ring of Honor, and that's going to, I would not be surprised, if Tony Khan with all his money picks up Ring of Honor, helps out Ring of Honor in some way possible. I tell you what, it's going to be something else. But we'll see what happens for sure. And I got to tell you, it's going to be, let's see. Oh, 10-10. Wait a minute. I messed up here. I messed up here, Mike, because I knew. All right, it's 11-10. 11-10. What a... Oh, it's a math. It's a math day. 11 plus 10 is 21. 11, 10, 2, 20, 21. That's crazy, isn't it? That's crazy. And I gotta tell you, it's AEW's really kicking up a notch. That's all I can say. I'll tell you what, Daniel Bryan, Miro, the tournament final for the World Title Eliminator Tournament. It's going to be a very interesting matchup, to say the least. So, I don't know if they faced each other in WWE before. As Daniel Bryan and Rusev, I don't know if they have, but I'll have to find that matchup. But about all the releases, I feel bad for those who've been released, and hopefully they find a place to land after 30 or 90 days. That means next year they're going to end up somewhere. I've got a feeling that Karrion Kross will be going back to the not WWE. We'll go back to Impact along with Scarlett, and I think, or you're going to see that, or they can arrive in. I see Keith Lee and Mia Yim in AEW. I see them there. This is my big stuff. Who's going to go? Nia Jax. I see them I see her in AEW as well. I think she's going to join up with Nyla Rose. I think that, if they decide to add more women, time to get a women's tag team championship match. Or, I could see Nia Jax join up in Impact Wrestling. Who knows? I don't know. It's possibilities endless here. I really don't know. So that's all the time we have on this show. And on the next episode, go some cyber swaggings. I got something here that I bought from eBay. I will see you later. You have a wonderful day.